partner?
Nothing I'd rather do.
I think he's worked out pretty well.
Have a seat. This is a must.
But things have become a little rougher out there. This unit needs millions of dollars in parts. You see, RoboCop's off warranty.
He's one of mine. And I want him back on his feet.
I believe that Murphy's case was unusual, but not unique. We can find someone else. Someone to whom the prospect might even be desirable.
And now, we need a law enforcement unit capable of meeting the enemy on his own ground.
She's screaming psychotic, sir.
Well, we aren't planning to build a toy. I'm carrying enough firepower to get the job done.
I got good news for you. You're gonna have a chance for immortality.
With great pleasure, I give you RoboCop 2. Yes. Things will be a lot quieter with this boy around.
That thing is a killer.
Kane! Let's step outside.
You're obsolete!
Take it over, creep.
Behave yourselves!
Welcome, boys and ghouls, to another installment of Monster Mike's Mayhem. On today's installment, I want to talk about a special actor that passed away this past Wednesday, none other than Tom Noonan. And I had the pleasure of meeting Tom on two separate occasions at a Horror Hound convention years ago. And if you don't know Tom Noonan, he has been in numerous films like Red Dragon. He was in the Frankenstein Monster and Monster Squad, and he was the Ripper and Last Action Hero. Just to name a few of his, really cool movies that he had done. And back in 1992 or 93, Toy Island wanted to capitalize on Tom Noonan's character Kane, which they repurposed him into Robo-Kane in the 1990 cult classic RoboCop 2. And in front of you is the Toy Island version of this supposed, Kane robot. Now, the interesting part was they didn't want to make him look like Kane, which I think Kane is awesome. Hiya Toys did a example that I bought a few years back, and it is just spot on to Robo-Kane from the film. This one is a little different. They called him ED509 Rexor with electronic sounds and lights. And it was for the RoboCop animated series that they were trying to get going in the 1990s, about 30 years ago. And they took the ED509 title name as Rexor, and they just took Tommy Noonan's actual RoboCop 2 design and put it into Rexor instead of using the actual Robo-Kane version of the Toy Island. It must have the licensing issues, I don't know, but this is the actual toy right here in front of you. He's got a arc welder and a 50 caliber machine gun on this arm. You can see the arc welder that he burns RoboCop's helmet all the way back. He makes a big line across it. There's the two twin, I think they're 50 millimeter cannon and the minigun attached to that arm. And he's got the police lights and he's got these flashbangs in the top, and you click this button here, and you can hear him roar or growl like Kane did in the film. What's interesting about this version of the Robo Kane, you know, you can see the box example here, is a friend or foe, you decide. And he has this actual missile firing pack. The one I showed you guys was a loose example I bought years and years ago in the 2010s, and it doesn't have this missile firing with backpack missile launcher. And it says press the button for lights and sounds. And he actually opens up. It's interesting what he does, but he looks kind of like a cartoonish looking, doesn't look very scary. That's what he looks like with the face. I don't really understand what the deal is with the I don't know, the goofy face. I don't get it. I always keep my Rexor closed so you can't see it like that. And it looks more professional looking like in the film. But I do have the Hiya Toys version that's about that size in a box. I've never opened it up, from like 2020 or 2021 from Hiya Toys. This is a Toy Island version. And these toys are interesting because they have, you can see RoboCop, how big he is to the size of RoboCop from the cartoon back in the day. And this wasn't for RoboCop 3, but it came out right around the time that RoboCop 3 hit theaters in '93. So this kind of toys are interesting because you don't see this kind of stuff. You know, you won't find this. I mean, I tried to look these up and see how much they were worth, but you can't find them anywhere. I luckily found a guy that was auctioning one off in the box from '93 Toy Island, and I grabbed it for like 40-50 bucks. It's a very well-made piece. I will say that Toy Island went all the way out when they made these. And unfortunately, we lost Mr. Noonan back on Wednesday, this past February, and it's really a shame that we lost him. So I thought I'd do a tribute to Tom Noonan. This is for Tom Noonan, one of my favorite horror actors of his day, of his time. And I figured I would break out the Monster Mike's vaults, this rare RoboCop 1990s ED509 Rexor electronic toy that's based on the Robo Kane figure from 1990. So it's an interesting little tidbit of information to all you monsters out there. If you ever wondered why this looks kind of familiar, is because it's supposed to be Tom Noonan's Robo Kane figure, but they couldn't get the licensing, so they just called it ED509, which is really strange. It looks nothing like ED209 at all. This would be an advanced model of ED209. This would be 509. So they just kind of advanced him. But what's interesting is the way they made these toys and stuff back in the day with Toy Island and everything. And I have like the electronic talking, like for instance, the electronic talking, RoboCop, the 12-inch RoboCop. This is a really neat, unique piece. And if you guys are RoboCop fans, I honestly recommend that you guys grab these. These are really awesome. And again, This is for Tom Noonan. If you guys want to go out and watch RoboCop 2, I definitely recommend the film. It's a really cool flick. And as always, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. And until next time, kiddies, stay tuned and get monstified.
About a year ago, we gave this city RoboCop.
Ready for duty, partner?
Nothing I'd rather do.
I think he's worked out pretty well.
Have a seat. This is a bust.
But things have become a little rougher out there.
This unit needs millions of dollars in parts. You see, RoboCop's off warranty.
He's one of mine. And I want him back on his feet.
I believe that Murphy's case was unusual but not unique. We can find someone else. Someone to whom the prospect might even be desirable.
And now, we need a law enforcement unit capable of meeting the enemy on his own ground.
She's screaming psychotic, sir.
Well, we aren't planning to build a toy. I'm carrying enough firepower to get the job done.
I got good news for you. You're gonna have a chance for immortality.